YouTube. And let me see how that goes. Hey, I'm live on the YouTube, baby. I'm live on the YouTube. Welcome back. Anyway, went to the show, man. Dynamite show. They did a great job. Shout out to everybody, to the ladies, Vivian Love, Niecy Knight, Yvette Cook, Cheyenne Pruitt, and Alexandra. Now, there's a male in the group, but he wasn't there. He's a vacationing, so he wasn't there. They didn't need him anyway because it was all ladies anyway. So it was ladies' night last night. There's Hugo. They can see me now. They're checking in now, man. I'm live on the YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm also live on my Instagram at Darvell Rory, and I'm also live on the app, Live 365, and then hit that search the Real Urban Radio Network and just tune in. So there's all kind of ways you can get to the show. Don't act like you don't know how to get to the show, because there's ways to get there. Hugo found a way to get there, and hopefully the rest of the folks that accesses the YouTube will be able to get themselves on up in here and check out the show. But a great show last night. There was a lot going on. Shout out to Joe Jones. He had his birthday party last night. Sorry, Joe, couldn't make it, man. I can't be everywhere. I just can't be everywhere. So I had to make a decision, and so I went to support my girls. It was already in the works anyway. So I had to go and support them. Next week, man, it's going to be a young man that by the name of E. Lamar. He's going to be out there at the Stuffed Potato next week. So get your tickets for that. He's a young man doing some neo soul for you next week at the Stuffed Potato, man. A nice spot, happening spot, man. The place to be. Do a show. If you want to do a show, man, contact me, and I'll put you in touch with the woman that you need to contact, the owners, Tina and Kip Martin, man, the owners of the Stuffed Potato out in Anaheim. There's Niecy Knight checking in. She's checking in. She missed her song, but she's here. She missed her song, but she did a wonderful job last night, along with the rest of the ladies of the family, and doing Beyonce some justice, man. It's a great place. Always a good time at the Stuffed Potato in Anaheim. And if you like stuffed potatoes, oh, you'll enjoy that too. And there's Melissa's checking in. She done switched over from, she's over there now on the YouTube page. So I had Mark Lamont has joined. That's amazing. Mark Lamont, superstar artist, he's joined us on the Instagram. The thing that's funny about Mark Lamont joining us is he's actually in studio. He ain't here. Like he at the house or something. I don't know what's going on. But man, I hate that messed up with Victoria, because Dynamite artist, man. Victoria, you're gonna hear her song later on in the show. Dynamite artist, man. I would love to have her in here, but sent the right address, but to the wrong phone number. See, that's when she lives, that lifestyle. She got different phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. You never know where Victoria Venice is going to be. And I messed up. Cat Joe, he has checked in. He is checked in from his vacation spot. Brothers like that. He's probably got a villa somewhere out there where he's at. He's chilling, and he'll be back. I don't know when. He's on hiatus as well, doing his thing. That's what you got to do. You got to take a break sometime from this entertainment thing and give yourself a break. That's what I'm kind of doing. End of the year, man, just kind of chilling, so to speak, chilling from the public side of it, but not the on the creative side. You always keep that going. As a creative, you always keep your creative juices flowing. You got to do that. So you got to do that. And so I'm here. Anybody else? Did the Rams play today? I don't even know. I haven't seen any football or anything like that today. I don't know what's happening. I just Melissa just informed me that the Lions beat the Chargers, and I don't know if the Rams have done. The Cowboys won. I think the Raiders are playing later on this evening. I know we played the Jets up in Las Vegas. Did we play already? I don't even know. I don't know. I know the Lakers are playing. Tonight with no LeBron James. It's no LeBron James. So, Latrice had a gig last night, but it was canceled. And so she was just resting. But she's still doing her thing with the LA Philharmonic. Man, that's nice. Congratulations. The LA Philharmonic. She'll be doing that on the 17th of December, week before Christmas. She'll be getting her thing in. Let me see. We're going to go to another song right now. We're going to go to another song, man. We got Elaine Stepter coming at you with Everybody Needs Love, the remake from Gladys Knight and the Pips on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Say you wanna be loved, but you won't let me love you. Say you want someone to trust in you, baby. Can you see that's what I'm trying to do? I yeah. Everybody needs love. Say you wanna be kissed, but you won't let me kiss you. Say you wanna be missed. Can you see how my arms are missing you? She's got me hurting so inside. Now I'm love, trying to hide. No matter how you try, love you can't survive. 'Cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs baby, don't you know that you need love? I need love. Everybody needs love. Say you wake up in the morning, yes you will, feeling ooh so empty inside. I bet I know what your trouble is, babe. You need someone like me by your side. I know you've been hurt before, and you're afraid to try what's going on by your side. You'll have no peace of mind, 'cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs love. Yeah. Everybody needs love. You need love. I need love. Everybody in the world needs love. Everybody needs love. The little baby needs love. Everybody feels it. Everybody needs it. Everybody said, yeah, everybody needs love. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs yeah. You, me, I wanna give it. Everybody needs love. Hey, this is Alexandra Taylor. You're listening to Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show.
Yes, you are. That was Elaine stepped out of Los Angeles with Everybody Needs Love. And that voiceover you heard, that was Alexandra Taylor. Man, she was a star last night at the Stuffed Potato with the Beyonce tribute. She did some songs, man. Y'all should have been there. Should have been there, but you weren't. You missed it. In the meantime, though, you listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Black on streaming station. I am he is I, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, in the studio, chilling. I got some Kevin Nash coming up for you a little bit later on in the show with his jam. And in the studio right now, I know. I said I was going to have Victoria Venice. I know. But there was a mix-up in communication. And what ended up happening is she didn't get the information, the address to the place. And she was reaching out to me on another medium, and I was sending her text on another number and all that. See, all this. And the information, I did not know that she did not know where she was coming, and she did not know or realize that I had sent her the information. And bottom line is she's not here. I know, I advertised it. I did. I even had the flyer specially made up for her to be in here, because I said she's going to be here. It was a surprise to me because she was in town. But it's okay, because I had a lesser but viable replacement that happened to be here as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, my boy is in here, man. Mark Lamont, man, get on the mic, man. Get on the mic. Superstar artist, man. Mark Lamont up in this place, man. What's happening, man?
What's going on, brother?
Oh, I got to turn your mic on. God darn it. There you go. Bam, now you're on.
Oh,
there he is. There he is. Now he's on. Now, first of all, rule number one. Mark, I think you've been here before, and so you're not new, but you could have forgotten the rules. You've been, and it's been a while, but I recognize it when you first spoke, and you don't be deep voicing me, man. I don't, don't come in here all baritone-ish up in here. You don't sing baritone, so but you're gonna talk baritone, trying to steal my female audience. Not gonna happen.
They gonna stick with you.
So I ain't got time. I ain't got time, man, for this. I ain't gonna have it. I'll cut your mic back off. Don't come in here. Don't come in here.
Sorry.
Yeah. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Hey, as many of you do know, we were actually while Victoria was in town. Her and Mark are very, very close, very good friends. How long have you known Victoria?
Since 2013.
Okay, so actually, we probably all met roughly around the same time, but you guys became real close. And it's interesting because you guys both worked with Kevin Nash and some stuff. And at this time, I imagine this is when we were all singing at the GS, because that's when I remember meeting. Oh, probably you and her. We were all singing at the GS, and you guys became close because you guys was working together and stuff on projects. And so she was in town. Many of you know Mark recently lost his mom, and so yesterday we were at her homegoing celebration, and that's when I saw Victoria, and I didn't know she was in town, and also God, I can't say her name. Allison, goodness gracious, and Allison. So, and Allison, she's in Texas, and she moved out there, and so Victoria's been all over the world basically doing stuff, but she's in Atlanta, and so anyway, she was in town. So then Mark had the good sense. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, we taking pictures, we talking, and he had the sense to say, hey, she should be on the show, so she's in town. I said, that's a good idea, Mark. So I invited her on the show, but then we couldn't get everything together. And then Mark came. I didn't know you were coming.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you were coming until today. So everything was a kind of surprise. So anyway, you were here. Appreciate it, man. And I definitely know you're going through it. And of course, you still have our prayers and everything and support. No doubt about that. So appreciate you coming in. So I will allow you, matter of fact, I will allow you to go ahead and deep voice me.
Oh, well, we did that.
So, I will give you a pass.
I'm going to take it
today to go ahead and deep voice me. I understand, that you're not going to be so jocular, and that's fine. Yeah. But I did well because, and it was actually an interesting thing because it just happened to be when Victoria came into town that her song is in rotation. So it would have been like beautiful. It would have been Melissa sends her prayers to you, by the way.
Thank you very much, Melissa.
So she sends her prayers. So I didn't have a song. It was just so happens her song was programmed. It wasn't anything planned or anything of that nature. So it'd have been great for her to be able to come in. But anyway, once again, I got you. That's decent. That's good enough. We'll settle.
The lesser.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll settle. We'll settle. But appreciate you being down here, man. So matter of fact, the last time you was here, well, you know what you was here for? No, has it been that long? Taste of Soul?
Yep. That's the last song.
A year ago, Taste of Soul. But and that's right, because I have a picture because Carrie Taylor here? Carrie Taylor was here. Yeah, Carrie Taylor. Man, time flies. It's been a year. We done passed another Taste of Soul. Oh man. So now I heard this, well, as many have done. So you told this lie that you were going to be done with recording. That was your last album or whatever project. Mm-hmm. Turned out that's not true, is it, Mark?
I don't know.
Oh, no, he said, I don't know. I
don't know.
But see, they know how to milk it. They know how to milk the cow, these artists. I'm done. This is it. Oh, Michael, this is it.
Yeah. You know what?
But it's not it.
I never said I was going to stop recording music.
Here we go.
Right?
Clarification.
Yeah. The project thing, though. I have 6 albums, original albums, and the energy and everything that goes into putting these together, the way I do it, it was starting to just beat up on me, wear me out. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't know if I got it. I don't know if I can do it anymore.
but I was still recording. I still have been recording, especially during these times. Been dealing with
Mm-hmm.
my mother, going through that. Music has always been my safe place, so I still record. I mean, I got the equipment; it's at home, So,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to the point I was like, yeah, maybe I'll shop this, and then I said, Stevie. I got to thinking, Stevie has so much music. Stevie Wonder. He has albums that we haven't even heard. And I was like, maybe I should just record a bunch of music and have just later on for my kids. If they want to release it later, whatever is on them.
Mm.
But I wanted my own personal collection because the stuff that I have, I don't listen to it like that. I put it out and I'm pretty much once I put it out and it gets to the public, I'm done.
Mm.
So it's funny when I'm riding with somebody, I'm around friends or family, and they go play even my first, second album. I'm like, man, I ain't heard this in a while. I don't listen to it.
Well, we're going to listen to this guy here, a guy that you've worked with. You guys did a radio drop for his show, you and Victoria, and he's another air personality right here in Los Angeles. This is Kevin Nash with Never Let You Go on the Real Urban Radio Network. Mark Lamont in studio with us.
Baby, I wrote this song for you. If you ever begin to doubt how I feel about you, you can always go back and replay this song over and over again. But I want you to know that I love you, and I will never let you go. Never let you go, never let you down, never let you just How many times, how many ways can I show you, baby, my heart is here to stay. Stay with you, baby. How many ways, how many times can I tell you, baby, and express to you my love is real? I'm the real deal, baby, and you need to know this, girl, that I let you go. I never touch the ground. Touch the ground, baby. I never let you go. I never let you go. No, no, no. Please believe me. You need to know that I'll never let your feet touch the ground. Never gonna let you go. No, 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 no. So hear me carefully, and my words won't change. No, never let you go, baby. I will never. Father, and waited on God. Please, Father, listen, baby. And now you're finally here. Hallelujah. Next to me, baby. Hallelujah. I prayed to Him to send me back home. But Lord, Virtuous, beautiful woman, I see in my dreams. And I recognize you, baby. I know it's you, baby. And now I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. Touch the ground, let your pretty feet touch the ground, baby. I'll never let you go. Never let you go. No, 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 no. I'll never let you go. Let you go. No, 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 I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go, baby. No, no, no. Oh, I'll never let you down, baby. Please believe me. I'll never let you go, baby.
Hey, what's happening, fam? This is yours truly, Downtown Jackson Brown, inviting you to join me each and every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. for the Southern Soul Slam, a show designed to play your favorite Southern Soul music from Tucker. What do that's right, I'm talking to you. King George. Let that thing on up a little weight, don't bother you. You gotta be too shy. If you really want to see, you gotta be too shy. Even throwbacks from Johnny Taylor. We'll help you get up and get going on a Saturday morning with the Southern Soul Slam Show. An early Saturday morning party like no other. So make plans to join me every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. Pacific. Only on your station, #1 for old school and today's R&B, the Real Urban Radio Network.
I know you got a man.
Hey everybody, this is smooth jazz recording artist Brad Alexander. You're listening to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show with Rory Darvell on the Real.
Hey, yes, you are. See, you guys hear Brad Alexander? Did y'all hear that voice? See how deep it was? He's never been on the show. He has never been on the show. Oh, yeah, deep voice.
I was about to say he deep voice.
Yeah, he's never been on the show. I play a song, but he's never been on the show. Oh, you listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. That was Kevin Nash with Never Let You Go. You've done a couple songs and some stuff with him. How's it working with Kevin?
Man, we always have fun. Kevin likes to push me to my limits. He'll do something, even we did a Kia car commercial for the radio station that he wrote. And he calls me and says, Mark, I got a song. I need you to come do it. And he's singing it to me. And he has that. He does a high note in this song. I need you to do it. I'm like, I'm telling you, you could do it. I don't know if it's not going to work. Man, just try it. So I did it after about 79 takes. No, I did it after a few takes, and he was like, "That's what I'm talking about." And it's crazy because that commercial ran for a while. They used to run that commercial so much. Mm-hmm. Like I'd literally be in the car, and to drive from here to the freeway, I'd probably hear the commercial about 6 times. I was like, this is crazy. I got tired of the commercial. But it's fun. It's fun because we always we keep it light.
Right. Did the 49ers play today?
Did they? Did the other team play is what you should be asking.
Who did play?
The Jaguars.
Who was the score? Did they beat them down?
Oh my God. Atrocious.
Was it worse than the 49-17 that the Cowboys won? As
you know what?
As Tina checks in from the Stuffed Potato. Ding.
The score of the game today.
Holy smokies. I ain't seen no football. I seen nothing.
34-3.
Oh, yeah, that was a beatdown.
Yeah.
That was a beatdown.
Yeah.
That was a. Have my Raiders scored yet? Anybody? Has my Raiders scored yet? Let me know they scored. 3-3. That's about
Y'all
it.
playing the Jets, though.
Yeah. It don't make no difference. It don't make no difference. So, anyway, people say, "Oh, y'all should do this." Y'all. Don't y'all understand? We suck too. That's what people don't understand. The Raiders suck too. What do you think they should beat them? But no, they shouldn't. It's a toss-up. They only playing at home again. It doesn't matter. We're not that team. We're not that team.
You said it.
Tina checks in from the stuffed potatoes. I know she was excited. Tina felt so good about last night's show. Got done. I think she put her crutch down a couple times and just went on and walked. She just had knee replacement surgery. I think she put her crutch down. She was so excited about last night. She was going back and forth, enjoying herself, having a good time. And as you should, because it was a great show last night. Sitting here in the studio, man, with Mark Lamont, recording artist. We're in here chilling. So what I did, ladies and gentlemen, you might have saw that I'm supposed to have Victoria Venice in here. It's going to be kind of a surprise to me because she came in town. But so what I did do, since we couldn't hook it up, well, it should be, hopefully she'll be able to call in. So I sent her the number. Maybe she'll be able to call in. She's taking some R&R out here because she's from Atlanta. Well, she lives here, but she moved to Atlanta. She moved to another stuff. And so she can tell us what she's doing. She's a great recording artist and performer, I should say. She's a great performer. If you ever get a chance to see her perform, y'all should take the opportunity to do so. Just if you go to Atlanta, if she's there, and look for her, because you will definitely enjoy yourself. Mark wants to say something.
I'll make sure we get it right after the show. She'll be back in 2 weeks.
Oh, cool. So we'll book her and have it really planned for her in 2 weeks. That's cool. That's good news. Good news to hear. I got a song coming up. I really like this song. It's going to play in a couple of minutes. But I really like this song. It's by Niall Renee. Niall performed at Taste of Soul, not this past one, but the one last year. And she hasn't been in here in studio yet, but I'm going to have her in here soon. It'll probably be the beginning of next year. Who knows? It might be at the end of this year, but she'll be in studio. But this song, she wrote a pretty much like some conscious tunes. One of the tunes that we played was called Good Enough. And it was basically about women being abused. And she wrote it for, I guess there is I don't know what they call the month. Like they got breast cancer awareness, and they have different. So I forget what it was called, but it's basically dealing with women that were abused and telling them, "Hey, you're good enough." And then she has another one called Soul Searching, which also deals with some type of abuse in relationships and things like that. But this is a really good song. Check it out. Listen to the lyrics of it. This is Soul Searching by Niall Renee. Remember that name, Niall Renee. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. We'll be back.
Heartbreak, you should have known. You can't tell me things ain't wrong. You need to go, leave me alone. 'Cause this ain't no happy home. I keep on thinking back on how I pushed myself aside just to accommodate you, protecting your foolish pride, holding my tongue tight when my heart needed to be expressed. I'm sick of you over me, and I tell you it seems you could care less. This is soul searching, and I've come to realize that I've got to let you go. 'Cause I'm hurting. Should have opened those guiding eyes. Ain't even no love, baby. Don't tell me that ain't a sign. I just need a little time. Oh, I've learned to count on the one who I knew wouldn't let me down. I look deep inside of me, yeah. I'm happy with what I found. I'm a brand new creation of beautification at its best, but trying to find. So if you be so kind, get out and find somebody else you can wind. That's soul searching to realize that you go, 'cause I'm hurting. I'm hurting. What's right in my You should have. Oh, you should. You can't. No. Leave me alone. No happy. This ain't no happy home. So I just touching. And I can't realize to let you go. So hurting, I gotta let you go. What's back in my heart? You know that I'm making Tell me that ain't a sign. Tell me that ain't a sign. Just me. I just need a little time. So sorry. Oh, I'm done. To be alive. And I realize to let you go. That I'm hurting. I'm trying. This back in my head. No love making. To tell me that I just need a little time. Oh, I need it.
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yeah, we do. That's right. We sure do. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station. I am he is I, the savior of Aura and B. Rory Darvell, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. You can't beat us. Trust me. Challenge us. You will lose. I'm sitting here with Mark Lamont, superstar artist, recording artist. We up in here chilling on a Sunday afternoon. Everybody's happy so far. His team won, and his team won, and the Dallas Cowboys, whoever the fans of they are. I know Boss Man Cuddy's a happy man that they won. And I could care less about either one of them. My team is playing right now, and who knows what they're going to do. Lord knows. I'm focused on my Lakers, but I don't know how long that'll be because, Lord. But I tell you this, we're ahead of the Clippers. Let's talk about them. Can we? You're a fan. Let's talk about the Clippers. So let's look at it. Talk a little sports here. A little basketball, NBA with Mark. Mark, you guys have Harden now. Yeah. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I am. I'm not going to lie to you. I am.
Why?
Well, once they get it together, it'll be much better. They'll spread the floor. But they got to get it together. Listen, when you guys first got AD with LeBron and whoever, it looked crazy too. Gotta let them figure it out. It's one ball and 4 All-Star or 4 future Hall of Fame players. They gotta figure it out. Isn't that gonna do it?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know why?
What?
I don't care what they do. And me and Boss Man Cuddy had the same conversation. James Harden has to have the ball to be effective. That's been his career. That's been his style. He has to have the ball. And this next guy, I love him because he's not on our team. I didn't want him when we got him. Westbrook.
Man.
Because Westbrook is who he is. He wants to be the guy, Samuel. He wants to be the guy, and he's not the guy. And he did. I watched the game with the Clippers. Well, no, when he played the Lakers. When they played the Lakers, and I think the Clippers were close. It might have been in 2 or 3. And Westbrook, I can do it. I can be the hero. Let me take this 3 as if I'm Curry. Clink. It was beautiful. I was like, shoot it, Westbrook, shoot it.
But let's talk about this. It's not just Westbrook, right? That's a problem throughout the league. Everybody, you got these big men, centers, 7 feet, shooting threes. Like, where's your back to the basket? They don't have that game no more.
No, they don't.
I'll be honest with you. even though I was a basketball guy, I was a basketball player. But I don't watch it like that. I watch football more than I watch basketball now because I just don't like the way the game is transitioned.
Right, that's true. That's true. You got a lot of big men out there. You're right. They don't play with their backs to the basket anymore. They want to take. Everybody wants to shoot threes. You're right. And it's funny how it's interesting to me how they try to blame Curry. Curry ruined the game. How did Curry ruin the game? Curry can shoot the three.
Right.
It's what he does.
Right.
Everybody, it's just like saying when Magic came in the league, Magic ruined basketball. They didn't have no 6'9" guards when Magic came. Right. But like that was his phenom. That was his thing. Being a 6'9" guard that could pass and do all kind of stuff with the basketball. Steph Curry made himself a 3-point specialist. That's it. Nobody said follow Curry. But everybody wants to follow Curry ruined the game because everybody wants to shoot threes now. That's their problem. That's not a Curry problem. It's kind of silly. But
can't blame one guy for that.
You can't blame one guy for that. But let's back to your Clippers. I'm trying to get off of it. So you got 4 guys, and just like I do. Let's keep it real. It just happened. We're first this year. It's just a matter of time for Leonard to be out of the lineup. He's going to get hurt. He's playing great, and Leonard is like a city worker. He will wait till every bone and every vein in his body is working 100% before he come back and play. So it's at the end of the day, they're still the Clippers.
All right.
And for them to have 4 guys, and they're 0 for Harden, that they haven't won
at all.
Haven't won.
But they did say we're going to have to figure it out. It's not before he played, before he suited up.
Yeah. They
said it's going to be a struggle.
Well, they won't. They'll be struggling longer than this song.
But I guarantee you this will beat y'all next.
Victoria Denise, Grown Woman, Real Urban Radio Network.
Hey, I say the best for last. Ain't nobody after you. I'm rushing back to you like I got a curfew. Like you in some type of mess and I am the rescue. Like you need a job and I'm giving you the interview. Boy, ain't you tired of asking about their favorite food, their favorite movie, if they drinking, what they like to do. Well, I'm a handful, but that's why I gave it to you. Getting older, do you really think the streets is cute? Better come to your senses, don't miss this. Love it from a grown woman. Hey, I feed you all my gravy good dishes. When you leave, I'ma keep you coming. Hey, ain't got time to fuss. I just wanna pay my bills on time. Smoke to ease my mind. I'm just trying to love up on you, but you wanna keep on running from a grown woman. Hey, you pushing 34, acting like you 25. That's why you be in a club with a suit and tie. Won't be rolling through a boss, but gotta be a work at 5. Club don't close to 2 a.m., but you be sleepy by 9. Boy, ain't you tired of spending every single dime on a woman that don't even know a biggie line? Well, I'm a handful, but I'm here to ease your mind. So stop wasting your time. Better come to your senses, don't miss this. Love it from a grown woman. I feed you all my great good dishes. When you leave, I'ma keep you coming. Hey, ain't got time to fuss. I just wanna fun. Pay my bills on time. Smoke to ease my mind. Try to buzz up on you, but you wanna keep on running from a grown woman. Hey.
What's up, Cedric?
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com.
Yeah. That was Victoria Denise, grown woman. Cedric checks in. Cedric Thomas, man, what's up with the Yakos, Cedric? And the I forget the other name that you had, man. I missed those, man. We need to bring those back, brother. He has joined us on the Jermaine side. My Jermaine's to the left. He's joined us. We're moving into the second hour of the Real Urban Radio Network, the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Hey, man, make sure you take us with you, Cedric. You can do that by downloading the Live 365 app on your phone. Search Real Urban Radio Network, and then you can take us with you, man. Just listen to the station. Just kick back, Cedric. Listen to the station, man. I'm telling you, you will be coming back day in and day out because we're going to give you some quality music, quality R&B, not be calling women out of their names and not, men talking about killing each other or talking about they money and all that kind of foolishness, man. That's superficial stuff, man. The real R&B really touches the soul and it lasts with you for a long time. Songs that you'll be listening to 25, 30 years from now and reminiscing and remember. That's what we do here. That's what we bring you here at the Real Urban Radio Network. But we bring you the new, soon-to-be classics. That's what we do here at the Real Urban Radio Network. Who checked in? Dennis Capitan, my co-worker, checked in. What's up, Dennis? Man, good to hear from you. I'm glad you checked in. My Jermaine's, man, it's always good when people check in. Tell somebody, by the way. Oh, by the way, for you guys on my YouTube, y'all know what to do. In case you forgot, let me remind you, Latrice Lawrence, please hit that like and share button because when YouTube recognizes it, they expand our territory. They expand our horizon. So guess what? The more exposure that we have here at the Real Urban Radio Network, the more exposure you artists have. And artists, I always got to bring this up. I always got to bring it up to the artist, Dennis Capitan. Artists, do you listen to the song, to the show, to the radio station that plays your music? Do you play it in your car? Do you download it? Do you let other people hear it? Then say, hey, my song plays here? Why not? That makes absolutely no sense to me at all. And I got an artist sitting right here. And if it's not him, I'm getting his ass. I get in the ass. I'm an equal opportunity to get in the ass. That includes the artists. That includes the Asians too. If I need to, Dennis Capitan, I will do it. Okay? The whites, the blacks, the Hispanics, it don't matter. The singers, the poets, the actors, it's required. If it's necessary, I will do what I got to do. And I do it in the words of Michael Jackson, love, Love. Because I love you and I care. Besides, we got to expand this and bring this music man around the world. I was going to bring up something to Mark. What was it about? I was going to say to Mark. It wasn't sports related. It was something else. It was about some life. Speaking of life, how are the daughters doing?
They're surprisingly good.
That's good.
Man,
That's
they're
good.
amazing. Their strength is. I didn't give them enough credit.
Right.
But my kids, dealing with this, thank God they go to Catholic school. By the way, 95% of the people there aren't Catholic, they're Christian, but but they teach them about life and death. So with that, they were able to process this a lot better than what I, again, gave them credit for.
I found over the years, I've been to, unfortunately, but, in life, you go to a lot of service, a lot of funerals, a lot of things of that nature. And children, young children, especially, your children are 5, but your children 5, 10 to 10 or something like that, they're kind of like, really a lot of times they handle death a lot like they do any other minor disability. They can't have a piece of candy or they'll cry and then, they'll be sad and they'll feel the emotion that everyone else will feel, especially at that moment. And then they also feel the change, say at the repass, when next thing you know, they're running around playing.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah. That's generally what children, they do adjust to situations like that surprisingly well, better than adults do. And I think because I think, again, it's just a thought, they don't have as much history because they're young. We as adults tend to, or even if we make it to 10, we got a lot of history, a lot of memories, a lot of things and things that we have more knowledge of than the babies do. So they deal with it as, grandma's gone, mom's gone, but then it's like, then they just go on.
Right.
They just move on. That's what that's what I think. But yeah, they looked beautiful. Like I said, I told you earlier, the dresses they had on was really cute. What they were wearing, and they had on these nice matching dresses. But that wasn't what I was. It was something. Man, the song was playing, and I thought about it. And I said, I'm bringing it up since he's here because what I like to do here on the show, Cedric and everyone else, and a lot of times now my collective, they'll talk to me, but they'll type. They'll type an opinion maybe here and there. But see, I like to have conversations. Mm-hmm. When I throw things out, I like people to feedback. I don't like to feel like it's just one way. That's why I tell people you can always call here. Even if I say something you don't like, You can call in because I tell him, Draymond Green, speaking of Draymond Green, he got kicked out of the game the other day. He got kicked out of the game. So in case you all wonder who Draymond Green, that's what I mean. He's a hellraiser. He gets kicked out, gets in argument stuff. That's me. And that's what I always tell people. If you feel in some kind of way, the number here is 424-331-9316. I want all the smoke if I say something you don't like, Hugo. Because one day I am. One day I'm going to offend you. It's okay. And I might owe you an apology. But we're going to find out because I'm going to express myself. I'm going to say what I got to say. I don't say it to offend or shock anybody. But sometimes people say, oh, I don't like that. Well, yes, tell me what it is you don't like because I want to know. It's about dialogue and going back and forth. Hey, listen, because you can't fake it. And you can't fake the funk, according to King James Brown. So let's get into it right now. King James Brown can't fake the funk on the real Urban Radio Network.
Say, man, what? We got some people running around here faking the funk. And you know we can't let that happen. Right? Right. So this is what we gonna do. Let me tell them something. I gotta get with you. This soul funk is gonna stick to ya. Party people, you're gonna come alive. Stand up, take a dive. Can't fake the funk. Not steady. Let's do it again. Let's not pretend. Can't fake the funk, yo. Not steady. Wave your hand in the air. People like it just don't care. This bass player is really jamming. Like Slick Rick, he's really spamming. You're moving your bodies from soul to soul. That funky bass, as it really broke. Can't make the funk. I'm steady. I'm really thrilled. It's got a good feel. Can't take the funk. I'm steady. Gotta have some faith. It's a new day. Stand up and shout. Don't break. Let me tell you what it's all about. Good time has come for you to dance. You're doing the thing you're doing to do. Everybody get funky, not just a few. It's really, really hot, so we can stop. I said it's so hot, it's hitting the right spot. Can't take the funk. Rock steady. Don't say it twice. Gonna do it all day. Can't take the funk, yo. Rock steady. I'm really thrilled, cause it's a good deal. Hey! Stand up and shout. Don't wait. Let me tell you what it's all about. The time has come for you to dance. Come on, hey! Come on. Look out now. Keep on dancing to the beat. Can't make the funk, so get up out of your seat. Everybody loves this. Up there to jamming. Everybody's up. Everybody's jamming. Can't make the funk, y'all. Rock steady. Gonna do it again. Do it again and again. Can't make the funk. Rock steady. Everybody sing. All right. Come on, play on. Come on. Rock steady.
I'm Kathy Parati, representing Rhode Island, the ocean state right outside of Boston, Mass. And I listen to Rory Darvell in the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio.
What a wise woman that Kathy Parati is out of Rhode Island, listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. That was King James Brown out of Las Vegas. Now, just so y'all know, that is his legal name. His name is, well, not the king part, but his name is James Brown. His legal name is James Brown. And but he, added the moniker King James Brown. That was You Can't Fake the Funk out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I wanted to say something. I know what it was. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. I am Rory Darvell, your host. Last night, I wanted to make a point to people, and I think I'm aging because I'm getting more people-oriented and less material-oriented. I've never been a real materialistic person. I've always liked nice things, just never had them. Maybe that's why I've been more into people. I can't afford them. My point is this, ladies and gentlemen. So last night, a couple of things happened. And but I do start to value people because especially when people start leaving in your life, but even before that, you reach a certain age, and I think you start having more appreciation for relationships and people. We had a situation, three. I'm going to say it's three people. Three people in the stuffed potato family are injured. The owner had knee replacement surgery, and thank God she's doing well. The bass player, Don Sanders, he broke his ankle, and the last one here that I'm gonna mention was the more serious, literally life-threatening. On Monday, he drives a cement truck. I thought he actually was retired. I did not know he was still working, but he drives a cement truck. And I got a call from another friend to show you how small world, how people are connected. I actually found out about this accident from another friend, a comedian friend of mine, who called and said, hey, I had a friend who almost checked out of here. He got into a cement truck accident and this, that, and the other. And he almost died. What do you mean he almost died? He said, well, he was hit so hard that the cement truck was hit so hard from the rear on the 118 that it slammed into the center divider. And the fully loaded cement back, had it fell another way, he got trapped inside the truck. The truck was flipped over. Had it turned the other way, it would have crushed him, or the cement would have emptied and basically smothered him.
Right.
He was at the show last night. Wow. And so I said it to say this. The bass player was also there. The owner of the stuffed potato was there. And I said it to the crowd and how, in terms of appreciation, we got appreciated, I think, for the 2 years that we weren't performing as just local artists. Right. And Burrell Sanders is his name. He was the sound man for the family. He's the sound man for the family. And I talked to him. I called him, thought he'd be, late. So I guess you won't be there Saturday. He was there. This man could have died in a car, and he needs surgery. Right. And he still showed up for the show. Right. Not because he's going to get paid big money, because there's no big money. For most of the stuff that we do, there ain't no big money. It's for the love of being on the stage and showing up for the people. And a lot of times, I think that the audience doesn't really appreciate us. So I took the time to point this thing out. You paid for a show that actually could not have happened, or hey, if Don said, hey, my ankle's killing me. I mean, he had it right. He's on a scooter, basically, but he showed up. Limped in there, showed up to play. Sound engineer who's needed because the family had a lot of, it's 5 voices on stage, plus the band and the equipment and all that stuff. He has to make all that sound. If he couldn't have made it, then now you got to wing it, give their best sound. You could have got to pour sounds, but he showed up.
Right.
And so I just always impart something, and I say, man, you guys really need to appreciate us. To talk about the public.
Yeah.
Because you take it for granted that, I can just go down to the local whatever and see some live entertainment, see the local entertainers or whatever. You'll give all the big stars, give them deference and all that stuff. Well, a lot of times they could care less about you. They showed up they getting the big check. They show up for the check. Let me talk about it. God darn it. About to get in their ass. Here it comes. Lauryn Hill. Let me say this right now. And y'all can tell her. You can tell her I said it. If you know her, say, man, Rory was talking about you on the Real Urban Radio Network. And give her the number, because it'd be really good for the ratings if she called that. I'm just saying. Girl, please. You have one album. One. Let me look over here and say it to Charles Douglas. Just checked in. You got one album, Lauryn Hill. Maybe you might know her, Charles. Tell her I said it. You're going to tell the audience to their face. One of my coworkers was at that show. And he said, yeah. Y'all lucky I even showed up. You got one. Stevie Wonder ain't never said that. Prince ain't never said that. Michael never said any. People who could actually kind of you could kind of say they could actually kind of say it if they wanted to. They got a body of work. They ain't show up. If they showed up 2 hours late, they gonna make up work, and they're gonna probably play for 3 hours. Because guess what? They got 3 hours of material. You got one album and the Fugees.
Yeah.
Lucky I showed them.
That album came out when I was in the 8th grade.
Yeah. I gotta play a song that we talk about on the other side. Here's Patrice Lee with On Time. Oh, ain't that ironic? On Time. We ain't talking about Lauryn Hill on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Always be, always will always be on time. I'll always be on time. Sleep, was it all just a dream? Sunsets, moonlight, the erotic sky. I see in my eyes, I see your love kissing me. It's 5:15, the phone ringing. Presence is electric, full of motivation. You're connected to my spirit. You're a realist, constant elevation. On time with no hesitation. You're a blessing. You're amazing. Always be on time. Always be on time. Got me feeling kind of nervous, yeah, you're worth it. Something that you do to me, you deserve it. If I'm dreaming, let me sleep in this heavily drifting, we slipping lost time on time. Lost inside our own time, caught up in the matrix. Nobody else Join the Recognition of Christ Holiness Church and Chief Apostle Michael Rose Thanksgiving Day, November 23rd, as they feed the community starting at 11 a.m. The church is located at 11250 Avalon Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. If you know of families and friends who need to get this blessing, all roads lead to the Wrecking Group of Christ Holiness Church this Thanksgiving Day, starting at 11 a.m. Join Chief Apostle Michael Rose and his great congregation for this feeding the community give back. All plates will be prepared to go until the last plate is gone. We'll see you Thanksgiving Day starting at 11 a.m. at the Wrecking Group of Christ Holiness Church, located at 11250 Avalon Boulevard.
Hey, this is Cheryl Cooley of the all-female band Climax, and I'm jamming to Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show with Rory Darvell.
Yes, you are, Cheryl Cooley. You are jamming with us. That was Patrice Lee out of Bellflower, California with On Time. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. I am Rory Darvell, your host, kicking it here in the studio with Mark Lamont, recording artist. Man, we just kicking back, waiting to see if my Raiders are going to win. I think they are. Unless, okay, maybe not. Whatever. I'm expecting to win. I don't have any high hopes. Whatever. Could care less. Hey, listen, if you like what you hear, ladies and gentlemen, tell somebody about us. Tell somebody about the radio show. And if you know any artists who you think got some good R&B music, man, that'll be quality and, sound good with the rest of these artists that we play, have them, or if you're an artist that's listening, wondering, how can I get my song played on that station or that show? Well, here's what you do. Send your MP3 only, no videos, no expiring MP3s. Just KK, just have them send it in to casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com. That's casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com. We will take a listen to it. We'll give it to our extensive panel of expert music people, and they will listen to it, and then they'll get back to us and let us know if your song is worthy. Okay, it's just me. We don't have a panel yet. We're working on it, though, as we grow. I'm telling you, we're going to get a panel. We're going to have a panel, ladies and gentlemen. There's some people that's really going to. Right now, it's just me. So send it in, man. Casual3 at gmail.com. Spell out that 3 and send us your MP3 of your MP. And you can send in more than one song and send in as many as you like. And hey, KK, thank you for joining. KK, where are you from? Who are you? I said KK. You said, okay. Well, all is well, KK. What city you checking in from, or state, or because I may know who you are, but I don't know who you are because you're from Milwaukee. We're all over the country, Mark Lamont, as well as Canada. Hey, none of my Canadians have checked in. No, no Paula Latane today. No, Paul. What's going on? What's happening? Well, okay, maybe they take the day off. That's okay. It's okay. Well, thank you for joining in, KK. Hope you enjoy. Hit that share and like button if you came in. I appreciate that. And tell your friends if you like what you hear. We play the best and widest variety, KK, of new R&B anywhere. That's what I do here at the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. And so just let you know what you'll be listening to, some quality stuff. I got Sharonda G coming up for you. So you're going to hear names like that, KK. You say, who the hell are they? Exactly. You can say, how come I never heard them before? Exactly. Now, I'm not going to get political today because I'm trying to keep it straight Christmas season, but I'll just give you the short answer. It's because they're black and the industry are not looking for black R&B artists. I said, God darn it, I said it. Stand by it. Proof is in the pudding. I'm just saying, I stand by it. But you keep listening, KK. You see what I'm talking about. You're going to hear some great music up around here. Also, if you want to do a radio drop for the show, you say, man, I think I can do a radio drop. I think I can do a radio drop. Well, God darn it, KK, you can, because this is your show. I'm just the host. So if you're interested in doing a radio drop for the show, it's real simple. I'll make it real simple for you. All you got to do is send in the script. I'll send you the script. Text me at 424-558-2088. 424-558-2088. Text me. I will send you the script. You record it into your phone or what have you. When you're satisfied with it, send it back to me. Then I send it over to Boss Man Cuddy. Boss Man Cuddy edits it, listens to it, and then boom, when he gets ready, when he's ready for him, then he'll put it on the air. You'll be listening one day and you say, man, I have not heard my radio drop. I sent it in. It'll pop up. One day you'll be listening, all of a sudden you'll hear your voice in infamy right here on the Real Urban Radio Network, because we can't do this without you. Or we can do it without you, but we just kind of need you listening. So it helps us out, but we make you a part of the show, and you can be a part of this radio show by doing that. So do yourself a favor, do a radio drop. I make it real simple for you and fun, because we have this artist do it. Of course, we have that superstar artist do it, but you can be the superstar listener, and you can do it as well. So be a part of this show, because it's your show. I'm just the host, man. I'm just here pushing buttons, playing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. It's Black-owned station right here, man. That's what we are, Black-owned station. I'm not the owner. I'm a cog in the wheel. Boss Man Cuddy is running things. But right here, this is the place where Black love music. What does it do? Black love music, God darn it. This is where we play Black love music right here. This is where it resides, right here at the Real Urban Radio Network. I got a couple more for you. I got Kerwin coming up for you, man. He's going to do a remake for you. I got Paris Escobedo. He's also going to do a remake. And I got Morris Day. Now, Morris Day is an independent. Yeah. So that's why you hear something with that Morris Day. Tune in on Wednesdays. We play some old school stuff for you. We do it's called More Music Wednesday. And More Music Wednesday, what we do is we bring you, in addition to the new artists, we bring you a couple of old school artists just to remind those new artists whose shoulders they stand on. We mentioned Stevie Wonder earlier and things of that nature. So sometimes we'll play some old school jams on Wednesdays just to let you know the shoulders that we stand on with this new school stuff. By the way, you can request a song as well, ladies and gentlemen. You can request a song. Now you can request either the artist that we play here, or you can request an old school artist if you want to. But here are the rules. Old school artists only play on Wednesdays, because this station, this show, the Attention to Detail R&B radio show, is about the new artists, letting you guys know that there's new artists out here and the R&B is still alive and well. So if you request a new artist, their song will play either Sunday or Wednesday. They can play on either one depending on when you make the request. But the old school artists, they only play on Wednesdays. Why? Because they had their time. They got to make way past the R&B, as I say, to these new schoolers, these new people that's bringing the R&B, so we can keep this genre alive and well. And we're going to get it back to where it's supposed to be, where it should have been, where it should have never left, on top. Bam, we get it there. Right now with Sharonda G with You Are My Love on the Real Urban Radio Network. Keeping it positive.
With you, I'll always keep in touch. Oh, you know I feel so deep in love with you. And then you said you'll always be there. You promised to forever love and care. Oh, baby, I will surely be right there for you. When you come inside, and then we take a ride. It feels good inside. When you're inside my dreams, I realize I need your love. You are my love. That's why I just can't get enough. Oh, you know you can't ride for me. I promise that I'll always be true, and I will never leave you. You're really what I needed for so long. When you come inside, and then we take a ride, it feels good inside. Oh yeah, a real life fantasy. When you're inside my dreams, I realize I need your love. I never knew I could feel this way before. Your love for me is more than I could ever dream of. You placed your love right there before me. I looked into your eyes, then I could see.
Hello, everybody. Dr. Rodney Pearson here, the writer and director of the film Shaded Passions. You're listening to Rory Darville and the Attention to Detail.
Yes, you are. That was Sharonda G out of Richmond, California with You Are My Love, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. KK out of Milwaukee joins us. I appreciate that. On the she's become one of the collective right here in front of me. You can also be a Jermaine, because you can also check in live to my left to my other social media, my Instagram at Darvell Rory. Got to get the numbers up. I'm sitting here with recording artist Mark Lamont as well. He's in here chilling in the studio with me, hanging out until about 7:00 p.m. It's gotten dark out there, Mark. It's gotten dark out there.
Yeah.
Gonna need security to walk into the dark. Don't want nobody to attack a brother. It's a short walk, but it can be a long walk when you're being attacked. Somebody's coming at you. Got to be more careful out there. Got to be more careful, KK. John Gray, there he is. It took Canada a while. Canada's late coming in today. John Gray just checks in just by the skin of his chinny chin. He gets in here before we get off the air. Appreciate that, man. I still got Curran coming for you, man. Coming with the old school. Get your dancing shoes on. Miss Melissa out of San Diego. I know she like to get her dance on, so you'll be able to dance on this song that's coming up. When you record, Mark, is everything just slow in bedroom, or do you you got some dance stuff coming at us or anytime soon, or you just more or less focus on that after 5? You say?
You know what? I don't have a focus per se. I'll go through just tracks and whatever,
Whatever moves
me is what I do. I go through. I want to do some more like adult stuff, grown soul music.
Oh, okay, right on. We're here for it. Right
Yeah,
here.
so that's what I want to do. I've been sifting through different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Any plans? I know, with this, with your mom, but I mean, going forward for the holidays, how are you gonna, because I remember, my first holiday, and as you know, my parents passed away, closing in on the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So that first one, how do you?
So far I've been invited every direction possible by friends and remaining family.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know where I'm going to be mentally during that time. The first one is always hard. And I know from experience from losing my dad, it's been 11 years this year, which they both went in the same month, surprisingly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. I may go, I can say what I'll do now.
Mm-hmm.
When the time comes, I may be like, I just want to be home.
Well, I mean, in your situation, you have your babies. Yeah. So, I mean, they still need a holiday season.
Yeah.
And their thing. So with that, you kind of have a little something, some incentive to because you want to instill joy in them. You don't want them to feel the loss. No. So there's that. Of course, my parents. It was a couple of years ago, and of course, my son is grown.
Right.
So it's now it's you don't. I didn't have anybody that I had to look out for or still make sure they have a good holiday season. So it's that whole weight is right there. The first one, it was kind of interesting in the sense of I really didn't go feel the loss so much because they passed close to the holidays, and I was in the midst of handling their business, especially as an only child. I had to deal with my dad's house, and then my mom's wasn't as complicated because she didn't have anything but my dad's stuff. So I was in the middle of that. So when it just kind of went by.
Right.
It wasn't. I didn't have the opportunity where I felt like I was sitting around and going, I was aware of it, but I didn't because there's things that had to be done. But the second time, the following year, that's when, for me, I could really feel the loss because I'd normally be at my dad's house or at Thanksgiving or at my mom's for the other holiday because they weren't together, so it was separate. Or I would sneak in on my mom because she lived out of town and something like that. So that second year, for me, that's when it kicked in. But you'll definitely have plenty of friends and people. And like I said, you have your babies, so that'll you want them to have that joy.
And so so for me, like I said, losing my dad 11 years ago, when I lost him, there were no. Like you said, nobody to look out for.
Yeah.
It was just me. But what I did was I worked, and I was in the studio, just constantly creating. Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, this music has always been that's my safe place.
Right.
And I got an album out of that. So I started working on the album when he passed. And that was the only thing that kept in my mind, somewhere else.
Right.
And I released that album that following February. After that, March comes around, and I meet Kevin Nash. The rest is history there. I took off after that. So I never had a chance to.
Right.
I didn't put myself in a somber place.
Got you. Got Mark Lamont in studio. We got Kerwin coming at you right now with Girls, the remake, Baseline, live, Real Urban Radio Network.
When that came on, it sounded like you was beating something before the top.
Streaming live on the World Wide Web at www.realurbanradio.com. Log on for the best old school and today's R&B. Can't get to a computer? No problem. Download our app from your smartphone app store. Just search for the Real Urban Radio Network. Here we go. Download. Bam. Just like that. You can take us everywhere you go. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for us at Real Urban Radio 1 and Facebook by searching for the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it real 24/7 on the Real Urban Radio Network. We're supporting Black businesses and Black lives always matter.
Hello, I'm percussionist recording artist Paris Escovedo, king of the ghetto jazz sound, and you're listening to Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detailed Old School radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Peace. Number one for
That was Kerwin with Girls, a remake of the jam from 1980 or something like that. Man, that was my skate jam. Wait, I couldn't skate. I was learning, but I used to watch those pros, man. They used to wear them tassels and stuff on their skates. They had the naturals. Oh, man, they was damn jamming going around the skating rink. And I used to just, one day, that'll be me. One day. Took me a while, but I got there. But that was the jam back in the day. Fatback Band, in case you want to hear the original. That's who it was by, the Fatback Band. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Black-owned station. I am he is I, the savior of R&B. Superstar artist DeFrance has checked in. DeFrance is waiting. He is waiting for Christmas time because he wants me to play his Christmas song. DeFrance, I'm going to tell you when your song is going to play. I'm going to be real with you, brother, as Vicky Love checks in as well. I'm going to tell you when it's going to play. I will not be forced to, as soon as Halloween is over, to start putting up Christmas stuff and start playing Christmas songs. I'm not that guy, DeFrance. Your song will play. Let me tell you, carry the one. Am I on the air again? Your song will play Sunday. Let me see. November 26th, if that's a Sunday. If that's a Sunday, That's when your song will play, DeFront, and not a day before on this here show. Now, the radio station, and that goes for all of y'all that's ready to jump into Christmas, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet. It ain't going to happen here. Not going to rush the seasons for y'all. Now, the station, I don't know. They might start playing your song, DeFront. They might start playing it tomorrow. But I, on the Real Urban Radio Network, on the Attention to Detail R&B radio show, stand fast. There will be no Christmas music played on this here show until at least November 26th, if that's a Sunday when I'm on the air. So just to let y'all know. But I appreciate you checking in. Appreciate y'all checking in. That's right, chili sauce. We about to get up out of here, Mark Lamont.
All right.
Because I've done my time. I've done my dos horas. That's for my Spanish-speaking audience, because I just saw Hugo and Minerva check in, so I got to let them know that I am very bilingual. You know, I almost messed up and said bisexual. I almost said it. I was like, wait a minute. Where'd that come from? But I didn't say it. I didn't catch myself, but it did. I don't know why it was coming out that way. I don't know what was going on. Hey, man, is there anything you want to say? Man, tell people how they can reach you, man, if they want to follow Superstar Mark Lamont anyway. If they want to follow you, man, how they can reach you on your social media?
Oh, man, my social media is uniformed everywhere. It's Mark Lamont. Simple as that, at Mark Lamont.
Might want to spell that.
Yeah. Lamont. Once again, that's MarkLamont. And you can also find more stuff at marklamont.com.
Bingo. There it is. There it is. Hey, I want you guys to know, too, especially for guys like the new people that checked in, KK, Minerva, like that. I appreciate you guys checking in. Now, these artists that you hear, these are not amateurs, just so y'all know. I want y'all to know. This is a real radio station. This ain't a school project. That's something that I do on the side. No, I mean, well, it is on the side, but my point is, this is a real radio station. We on the internet, we all over the world. This is a real deal here. This is a radio station. These are real artists. So when you listen to the station, when you drop that stay tuned, matter of fact, to the station, because it's 24/7. This is a radio station. We play music 24/7. I'm not here 24/7. I'm here Sundays, so you can distinguish the difference. I'm here Sundays from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what I do is I introduce new R&B artists, new artists out there. That's what I do. But the station is 24/7. Station is playing, they play the Beyoncés and they play the Bruno Marses and the SZAs and so on and so forth. But they also play the Mark Lamonts. They also play the Kejos and the Niecy Knights. So it mixes it a pot. That's why I can confidently say we play the best and widest variety of R&B anywhere. Challenges. So just listen to the station, man. Download that Live 365 app. It's free. Listen to it on your phone. Then search Real Urban Radio Network, Minerva. And trust and believe me, you'll be back. Especially for those of you that want to hear some quality music. You're tired of hearing that music that's talking about you, women calling y'all out y'all name and all that kind of stuff. And y'all calling yourselves out your name because you figure that's all you got to listen to. Did you see the video, Mark, before we get out here, of Meg Thee Stallion topless?
No, not yet.
I'll send it to you. Y'all thought I was going to complain about it. Y'all thought I was going to say, that's just disgusting. Well, I said it on the radio. It is disgusting. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm going to send it to you. I'll forward that to you. Hey, listen. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate you guys. The stuffed potato. That's my girl, Tina T. I just made up that T part. That's not her last name. I just made that up because it kind of flowed. Tina T. You know, I do that stuff like Trump, just lie. Did you guys know that U.S., I just discovered that. Had anybody else know that if you put U and S together, that spells us, and that's the United States? Did you know that? Do you know that, Mark? Yeah. That's just something new that Trump just came up with. I never heard until Trump said it. Get the hell out of here, man. Oh my gosh. Listen, hey, Joe Vega, what's up, my buddy out there, Joe Vega? Joe Vega, you need to come back into town from New Mexico just so you can come to one of my shows. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in the 24, man, with the new show, man. It's going to be coming at you, bringing you the funk. Get down, man. Get ready, KK. Oh, you in Milwaukee, KK, but it'll be worth flying info, but that's how I do it. But anyway, y'all know I'm going to say it even though I only got 25 seconds left. God is the greatest. And I will see y'all Wednesday. Paris Escovedo, my colleague, is coming at you with a remake of that old classic Riding High, followed by Morris Day. No, Victoria had grown woman. Well, he's gonna follow up with grown man right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. Don't go nowhere. I'll be here for 2 more songs. You just won't hear my voice, and some of you prefer it that way. I'm out, y'all. Love you. See you on Wednesday. Bye.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Thanks for making us your station, playing today's R&B and old school.
Ooh, damn, baby. You look so beautiful. You know, I wanna take you out on a date. You know, chivalry is not dead. It's not dead, baby. Let me show you what grown folks do. I'm sending pics to your DM. I ain't doing that. I'm not that type of guy. I'm too cool for that. let me book you a flight. Cause I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. Baby, listen, I'm a grown man. Yes, there's a difference. I'm a grown man. Baby, listen, I'm a grown man. I'm grown. I'm different. I fancy cars at the house I own on them acres, baby. And I got good credit too, but the young kind to show out too much, you know. Them side chicks, I'm too grown for that. I'm not afraid to commit. If we ride, then it's on. Cause I'm a grown man. It's a grown man over here, baby. Listen, I'm a grown man. Grown man. There's a difference. I'm a grown man. Listen, baby. Baby, listen. I'm a grown man. I move different. Conversations different. You know it is. I'll be honest, it's different. Destinations different. Where you wanna go? Who is grown folk different? Money is different. Wine and dine is different. I got you, baby. Respect is different.
Let me talk to him once.
Come on.
Guys with all panic, I'm wise and get frantic. With dark hair, vibes are organic. So if you're screaming people, check it right. I'm screaming eagle, not second flight. Good-ish, willing to put it all in quotes when a queen come through. All in votes to make your gleam come through. All in oats to make your dreams come true. You know that grown man style of affectionate, not pimpalicious, but just as lit. It's Oscar worthy when I invest in it. Oh, you can star, baby, but I'm directing it.
Grown man, baby, listen, I'm a grown man, there's a difference, I'm a grown man, hey, baby, listen, I'm a grown man, I move different, I mean, you can stay over there if you want to, but if you come over here, our grownness gotta marinate. Cause it's a grown man over here, baby. Cause I'm a grown man. Baby, listen, I'm a grown man. There's a difference, I'm a grown man. Baby, listen, I'm a grown man. I move different.
All right, y'all. I'll see you on Wednesday. And come back, bring somebody with you. I gotta go. Love you.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
Do you have a minute?
You're listening to the Southern Soul Slam with Downtown Jackson Brown.